guys, it's Morbi Cheese. Sorry, there was a pause, and now I'm continuing on Someone Stole My Lunch, and so far the game is looking very like, I guess it's sticking pretty real to the title of the game, Someone Stole My Lunch, which is exactly what happened. But now we were met with this problem that somebody was. So we chose like the most realistic and obvious route and decided to write a note to the guy who stole our lunch. And guess what happened? The guy was like, it was tasty. And then like, I had a really long laugh about it, and don't know how this will end, but I'm definitely gonna try the other routes as well. It gets darker. The other routes, I saw like there was like rat poison or something, but I kind of want to try the more realistic routes first, and then go with the more unrealistic ones, I guess. Because like, I feel like it's not really realistic to put rat poison into a lunch. I mean, like, you can get fired for that, right? So I don't know, let's just start and see how things go. So this was a note. You, please have mercy on me. Bon appetit, meuf. Oh no. I always laugh here. Oh my god. I need to stop laughing, but I always laugh over here. Bon appetit, meuf. It was tasty! I think the funniest thing about this note is that it's all in capitals. So I'm like, okay, this is like, it's funny enough without he says, please have mercy on me. But it's even funnier how the person like put it in all capitals and the reply was all capitals. It's like, it was tasty! Oh, okay. This is so funny. Oh my gosh. I need to stop laughing. Okay. Wait, hang on. Did I even record? Hang on. Let me check. Yeah, I recorded. Okay. Okay. You, please have mercy on me. Bon appetit, Murph. It was tasty. I take the paper and tear it to shreds with my teeth. What? My saliva wets the dry paper as it grazes my tongue. Animation. Wow, tasty. The next day. It's been 4 days. Ooh. Let me guess. Chicken katsu sandwich? I'm in the break room holding today's lunch. This time it'll be different. I will succeed. These thefts will stop. Oh, this is like me trying to tell myself life is gonna be okay. You will survive my lunch. You will be in my stomach today. I swear on my health insurance. I don't really know if your health insurance is that safe, but yeah. Especially in a company like this. I'm sorry, I just have to say it. I kiss it a temporary farewell as I walk out the room. Oh, what is this figure? Oh, mysterious. It's like black. You can't even see who it is. Okay, it's kind of muscly, so I'm guessing it's a guy. He's the culprit. So I guess this is behind the scenes. A lone figure walks into the break room. Instead of grabbing coffee, he reaches out towards the fridge. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, remember how we were looking for like, sorry, my leg is kind of itchy. Can you just wait a second? I need to scratch it. We were looking through the employees and basically like all of them had like lipstick on. So I'm like, this is a guy though. So like, can't you just look at the guys first? Because there's okay, by logic, by the way that he said, what he said, by logic, there are not many guys in the company. Because he said that most of them had lipstick on. So if that's the case, he should have started with the guys when like the spicy bento was eaten. So if he started with the guys, then obviously he would be able to tell which guy it was that stole his lunch. Detective Marbury Cheese. Okay. It's an unusual time to have lunch, as many employees are currently preoccupied. It might be the boss. It might be. He reaches past the stacks of clear Tupperware, singling out a bowl. A pink silicone bowl. Suddenly, okay guys, I'm having an obscured thought right now. Suddenly this feels like some sort of soap opera. Like, I don't know, it's like one of those things where on the surface it seems like something like is happening, but like nothing is happening, but maybe like tons of things is happening, and in the end it could have that twist. Sorry, I'm just like so many thoughts right now. It could be how there's a twist, and then in the end the protagonist is the bad guy. I don't know, I always feel like I just feel like these games always have that kind of twist in it. And I'm gonna fill my water up. He stands by the counter, obscuring his actions with his back. The bowl lid comes off with a click. Seems like a guy with a very deep voice. This is new. What's new? Whoa, did you see that? He's flat. The figure's shoulders jolt up, but then relaxes as he turns around. Oh, okay, so I'm the one who's saying, what's new? The figure's shoulders jolt up, but then relaxes as he turns around. Nothing. Saw there were new coffee filters. The management repurposed the copy paper. Oh, dang. Hang on, is that him? That really looks like him. I thought this was a girl. Honestly, the first time I saw the photo, I was like, looks like a manga girl. The management repurposed the copy paper. Right. Who are you? Me? I'm really not that important. Rather, why don't we start with you, buddy? Bo. I smile at him as he turns away, ignoring me. We just stand there for a few minutes. Don't you have work? How was that coffee? Why would I drink this place's coffee? Don't tell me you drink it? That slimy brown water? It's not that bad. It sucks. You sound like you hate yourself. 3 days I've starved because of you. 3 days. Actually, what did you do these past few days? What else would I be doing? It's a work week. You come to the break room often? At this exact time every day? Of course, I have to eat. Eat? Well, yeah, don't you? Ah, haha, yes. I wish if I could. Speaking of which, I'm gonna eat. Mind leaving? Wow, me too. I'm skipping precious work time. Okay, I have to. Precious work time to have my lunch early. Why don't we eat together? That's an awful idea. That hurts. We're all co-workers, aren't we? I like being alone. Sales provides me with enough problems. Well, I'm hungry. You'll just have to suffer. Ooh. Wow, such a friendly atmosphere here. Wait outside. I'll be done quick. Is this his private bathroom? certainly would be nice. Are you hiding something? Selling trade secrets to a rival company? I wish. Doing something illegal? You should ask the company that. They've broken several labor laws already. Maybe you're the frisky type? I point behind him. Stealing, perhaps? I made my move. With a side step, I tried to maneuver around the man, but he swiftly blocks my view left and right. Why are you stopping me? Feeling guilty? Guilt for what? My right to a meal? His stature and speed outmatched me. I couldn't keep up. My poor office worker's heart can only punch. Punch. I wanted to say pump so much, but it kind of like merged together into the word punch. I have to really sorry. His stature and speed outmatched me. I couldn't keep up. My poor my poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. Now I'm red. You can tell. You can tell how much I want to laugh. My poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. Ha ha. Must be nice being tall. You must be eating good. Real good. Of course, I only dine on the finest. That's up, you thieving rat. Me, a rat? You stole my lunch. I just met you. Well, I caught you red-handed. Hands up and away from the counter. Heh. You're talking out of your ass. Oh my gosh. This person is a nuisance. You don't have proof it's me. Several thousand of employees come by here every day. This company doesn't care about you or me. Leave. You know, I kind of want to leave the company. Dude, you should leave the company. Really. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Beep. Well, well, Mr. Employee of the Month, do you think our conversation wasn't recorded? What? Wow, I wonder what terrors I can unleash with those sound bites. How'd you know? Do you take me for a fool? The company plasters your face on the walls. It's right over there. Oh wow, I didn't notice that at all. That was like so surprising. All you did was tie up your hair. Oh. Did you make this meal? I did. Why'd you keep stealing my lunch? Huh? Why? Your food was the best out of everyone else's I stole. Wait, I don't know why I laughed there. Hang on. It's just the way like his face was so serious. That kind of gets me. Like, alright. Your food was the best out of everyone else's I stole. And so I invited Mr. Employee of the Month to dinner. On that day, I offered him half of my katsu sandwich for a price. Don't touch my food. Why should I listen? I'll cook for you. And suddenly, this became a romance comedy. Just kidding. Okay, I'm listening. But you'll need to pay for my groceries. Fine. We would continue discussing our contract over dinner, his treat. Why is this turning into a slice of life comedy? He chose a fancy okay, I can't do this. Alright. He chose a fancy French bistro nearby. I chose the time, 5 p.m. tomorrow night. Was this a date? No, it was a lifetime contract. Totally a lifetime contact. That. Lifetime contract. Lifetime contract. Lifetime contact. No, I didn't mean that. Ah, should I cut this place out? Date night. Under. You know I'm exiting this game. Just kidding. Under a warm candlelight, Beau sits across me. His long silky hair let loose. Okay, someone who made this game read too many stories about ahem. An open French window framed his figure like a painting. If only he would shut up. Kale is a dick. Glad we agree. Oh, sorry. His voice is different. Kale is a dick. Glad we agree. He wouldn't free up my schedule, so I had to scavenge for food during my 8-minute breaks. The past hour, I've been listening to him vent about management. His voice is husky. Aha! I got it. Hints of a deep, big city tone, mixed in with some of that wilderness vibrato. I could listen to him speak all night. But the waiter is waiting. I can't do this anymore. I lost it. The waiter is waiting. So, are you ordering soon? Right, food. What do you recommend, Beau? Anything that tastes good. Like? Meat. Do you eat vegetables? If it tastes good. Okay, steak for the meathead. I'll get the ratatouille. But that's all vegetables. Shut up, meathead. And order a red wine with that too. The story started with you trying to rat someone out and become enemies with someone, and twisted to romance comedy. Oh my gosh, I did not expect that to happen. At least you know how to pair wine with steak. How cooked would you like your steak, sir? Well done. Make it medium rare. Okay, chef. The waiter quickly bolts away. It's just me and him now. So, how long have you been stealing? A couple of times. It's only food. Stealing? Yeah, it was just me stealing food from the fridge. Do you need help? Should we split tonight's bill? No, I have enough money, just no work-life balance. So it's all work, no life? I did have a life, until I got hired by this company. It wasn't like this in my other job. Used to work at an eatery, always ate fresh. Then why'd you stay with us? You seem capable, going by your Employee of the Month record. Oh, right. I thought he was sarcastic about that. I didn't know that he was actually the Employee of the Month. I was at my limit, to be frank with you. Sparkle, sparkle. But one day, I met you. Me? Your lunch. Fudge. I've never felt such warmth from a lunchbox before. Can I quit? No, I have to continue. Even though it was straight from the fridge. Oh wait, aren't all lunch boxes straight from the fridge? I don't know. All I ate were ham cheese sandwiches and cream cheese bagels. Depressing, I know. Ham cheese and cream cheese and cream cheese bagels are good. Why didn't you order your own? Stop being a leech. But you told me I could leech off you of now. I could leech off of you now for a price. My wallet is your wallet. ... Sparkle, sparkle. He says it so casually. Next thing I know, he leans over to my side of the table. By the way, you're really good with your hands. Oh. What? Looks like he's about to grab my hand. But he avoids me. He picks up a napkin holder from my side and brings it back with him. How often do you pound meat? The fried pork sandwich from yesterday was delectable. Are you messing with me? No, I'm serious. Can I go to your place after this? For what reason? Alright. Guys, whatever happens that may be inappropriate, I have no control over. Just saying as a disclaimer. To inspect your goods. Aren't you going too fast? I want to see. I want to see what's in your fridge. Actually, there's nothing in my fridge because I buy groceries each night. Don't you already know that? It keeps the groceries fresh because vegetables actually go bad after like 3 to 4 days. My fridge. Aren't I paying for your groceries? I feel like there's some undertone in this, but okay. Right, of course. I take out my phone to distract myself from the shame. Scrolling through my chat apps, I realize something crucial. Oh, I forgot, Bo. What's your contact info? Oh, I also haven't gotten your full name. What's Bo short for? My full name? He hesitates, dragging on the silence. I gaze back with big watery eyes, a skill I learned from dealing with higher ups. He finally gives it and sighs. Don't laugh, okay? My French had a French... Okay, there's something wrong with my reading. Sorry. My parents had a French phase. I'm not actually European. I won't laugh. I'll need it if we're going to work together from now on. There's a knock on our door. The waiter rolls in a trolley holding our meals. As the waiter sets down the meal, Bo finally speaks. Well, it's... bone apple tea. What? Okay, number 7, ending. The end. Employee performance review. Name Kale. Yeah, by Kale. Excellent. Thank you for playing. Alright, yeah, guys, so that was Someone Stole My Lunch, ending 7. Now, I think that was such a surprising twist. I mean, like, I kind of know it has to go somewhere, like, but I didn't know the storyline would be that intense, if you know what I mean. Like, I thought it was legit, we were trying to catch someone, but no, it became a romance comedy in which we actually befriended and even became romantic with the thief. So that was like, that escalated so quickly. That escalated super quickly. Now, I know there was a few other options in the game that I could choose, so I'm gonna quickly have a look. Let's start with this one. Give up, quit your job. Okay, you know what? I think I might just like, how do I can... So give up, quit your job, report to HR. What should I do about this thief? Okay, so this was... Okay, this is when his lunch first got stolen. Let's give up or quit your job. I'm curious what would give up involve. I can only give up. Whoever it is, how would I ever find them? Filling a paper cup with stale cold coffee, I go back to my cubicle in defeat. Chocolate. Next day, lunch got stolen again. From hunger pains? Wait, I'm suffering from hunger pangs. But perhaps whoever stole it needed it more than I did. They're probably more happy to eat than I am sad to be hungry. With my sacrifice, the total number of satisfied workers in the company increased. So, let it be. Enlightened, I continued to make decadent meals and leave them out in the open. Every single one of them was eaten, and I went home hungry. Management rewarded us with coffee filters that week. Maybe I did make a difference in this company. You sure did. Acceptance. Very bad. Oh yeah, it makes sense because nobody knew him. Like, Bo didn't know Kale, but when he knew Kale, suddenly the performance has been really good. That makes sense. Now, wouldn't it be like, couldn't he just have solved the issue by making one more serving? But maybe like make 2 servings so that the person maybe took like 1 serving and he has a serving. It's like the biscuit story, you know, how a person thought it was a biscuit, but like just like, I don't know. I just think there are a lot of plot holes in this. Firstly, okay, so it would make sense. I mean, basically the idea that he was the only one who came to lunch pretty much gives it away that it's an employee who doesn't really eat lunch. So obviously it's the employee of the month. So I'm like, why does Kale not know that? Quit your job. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of everything in this damn company. Something snaps inside me as I run over to the coffee machine. I rip it off the wall and toss it to the ground. The trash can is next. With a firm kick, it flips over and empty coffee cups fly out. Finally, the stupid little jingle bell. I yank it off the door's hinge and aim it squarely at the Employee of the Month frame on the wall. My breathing is haggard and my back is covered in sweat. Wait, sorry, what was that? Ooh, aimed it at the Employee of the Month frame on the wall. That is actually so funny. It's like one of those foreshadowing stories where you don't know someone is related to the storyline. My breathing is haggard and my back is covered in sweat. Sedentary office workers can only do so much. Oh. You see that week? I stomped on my cubicle and hastily write up my 2 weeks notice to human resources. No, who can even say I'll be here tomorrow? Once I'm out the front door, I'm never coming back. Ending to boiling point. I really like the sound of the typing. Sounds like a beat. Okay, this was the second day. Gals, which one should we go first? Wax or rat poison? Oh my gosh. Holy, I do not want to do this. Let's go with wax first. I feel like it's more friendly. At most, you'll just get a stomachache. With the help of many YouTube videos, I made a wax replica of mapo tofu. The white tofu cubes are made from wet styrofoam. The red sauce is from acrylic and watercolor. Whew. I mixed roasted ground peppercorns into the translucent red wax and poured it into my bowl. It helps hide the smell. With the glaze of resin and some patience, the fake wax mapo tofu was completed. I snicker. I imagine the perpetrator attempting to scoop into the mold only for the plastic spoon to rebound back in their face. In exchange, I'll starve. I was still waiting for my model to dry this morning, so I had no time to make myself something to eat. Wow. 5 hours later. Lunch quickly arrives and I return to retrieve my bowl from the fridge. I couldn't keep my excitement down. Despite knowing that it's fake food, seeing an untouched dish satisfies me. I flick open the lid and a scoop, no, 2 scoops were gone from the bowl, like sliced jelly. This thief is beyond my comprehension, but something sparks inside me. I return to my desk to write my resignation letter. Afterwards, I run to the nearest tech store and purchase some necessities. A month passes. Wax food! You won't believe it. Wax fake food, pancake. Bo. Yeah, I believe it. I quit my job and became a wax food artist. Bo says, haha, there he is. Yeah, I believe it. Yep, that's me. I became a wax food artist YouTuber. What can I say? After witnessing the travesty, I knew I had a talent in wax art. If someone can mistake my creation for real food, then why live a corporate life? Raw talent, ending 3. Very bad. Let's try rat poison. Ah, yes. How could I forget? I was trying to trap a rat. Oh, I take out my bowl and sprinkle a bit of gray powder on the surface. Snapping the lid back on, I tucked my pink bowl in the back of the fridge. Soon, that thieving rat will get his just desserts. I exit the break room with a cold smile. It will be according to plan. Right after I finished my work for the day, a guard apprehended me in my cubicle. There was a hidden security camera. Wait. Oh, okay, so the camera was able to see him put his food in there and then the person died. I went to jail. A week has passed since I started my new life in my cell. Because of the damning video evidence of my actions, I was judged with first-degree murder. Sitting on my low-quality spring bed, my face sinks into my palms. It's about to be lunchtime. The guard bangs on the bars and lets me out. I scurry out with my famished stomach, reaching out for my meager serving of dry hard bread and bland watery soup. Unfortunately, I'm too late. My stomach slaps my hand and takes my share from my plate. My lunch had been stolen again. I return to my cell and sit in hunger. Inmate, there's some good news. Yes? The victim you poisoned survived. What victim? The food thief? Don't say any more, inmate. You're walking on eggshells. Of course, of course. I hold my head towards the summer moonlight, contemplating a life not behind bars. I've learned my lesson. Don't try to poison your co-worker. Number 4, the recipe for disaster. Very bad. We already had a look at there, so what's this one? Need to protect my meal, so what I need to do. Let's put lunch at cubicle. No, let's do mass email first. I feel like that's a pretty realistic thing to do. I need to confront my problems head on in a civil manner. If HR won't help me, who can? I'm my own best ally. My plans? I need to direct my complaints where they can be heard loud and clear. Let's write an email. It'll be compelling and persuasive essay about the wrongs I faced this week, using the hamburger method they taught me in high school. Okay. Greeting. To address. This a threat. I hope, closing, if I, to the person who keeps stealing my lunch, this is unprofessional. We are adults. Stop this childish nonsense. I hope a flash mob lasting an hour stops you in traffic. If I ever meet you, I'm going to blah 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 blah. Well, that went well. I hit send and wait a response. If the perp felt any guilt, they would reply. Right? Sure they would. My phone buzzes on my desk. It's my manager. Hello, Jill. Is something the matter? You're fired. Why? Was it necessary to CC everyone? Of course, why shouldn't I? Was emailing our entire board of directors necessary? It caused our stocks to drop by 5%. How are you going to compensate for that? I thought the company doesn't compensate for losses. Oh. So, did you guys hear from a food thief yet? She ends the call. I noticed that I've been blocked and my work email has been deleted. You think you can fire me without severance pay, Jill Lado? I ripped the PC tower from my work desk and ran out of the building. If the company won't compensate me, then this shall be my compensation. Stole the computer. An eye for an eye. Fair. Okay, I think maybe it's the way we wrote the email that wasn't quite right. But I feel like in any way to this, I wish did to the person who keeps stealing my lunch, This is unprofessional. We're adults. Stop this childish nonsense. I thought it was gonna be friendly. No, seriously, I thought it was gonna be friendly. I wish a pigeon blaze on your new fancy suit. Did you enjoy my lunch? How was it? Did it taste good? Was it worth it? Are you happy with yourself? Well, same thing. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Okay, one more. Lunch at Cubicle. I should keep my lunch with me. The closer the better. Sitting comfortably in my swivel chair, I type away my Excel sheets. My pink ball keeps me company so my nerves are relaxed. Nearby, some workers are gabbing away. So, how's your term end report coming along? Never mind that. Did you see who's Employee of the Month again? Who? The new hire, that French dude. French? From abroad? Who knows, but he's been snagging Employee of the Month ever since he started last year. I've been trying for this month, but I lost. Man, give up. You can't beat him. You went on vacation to play the new elf ring last week, remember? Oh, you're right. They finally finish talking and leave the area. I can finally eat in peace. Shifting my keyboard away and replacing with my bowl, I flip open the lid. An explosion of spice enters my nostrils. What's that smell? Someone's eating in the cubies again. It'd be like that sometimes. We sympathize with each other silently. It's the first time I've been able to eat a meal during lunch. The tangy aroma wakes me up and stirs my stomach. I take out my spoon and dig in. I dig in. That's not my stomach growling anymore. I turn my head and spot an unfamiliar figure passing by. He's a ruggedly handsome man. He looks down at my bowl, grimacing. You stink! I take that back. He's insufferable. Oh. Wait, it doesn't smell too bad, but it's distracting everyone else. Why didn't you put it in the fridge? Before I can even swear back, he walks away. Stinky? Rather than my curry, it smelled like he hadn't left the company in a week. My nose scrunches up. My nose scrunches up, remembering his sour stench. His smell left such an impression that I couldn't even enjoy my long-awaited meal peacefully. That man, that menace, he seems familiar. I can't put my finger on who he reminds me of. Speaking of which, I should spray some air freshener later. Number 6, Stinky. Fair. Let's see if there's any other addresses we can do. Stop. Do not touch. Stop. Compensate me. Oh, still it was tasty? It was tasty. Okay, I want to see if there's any other things that we can write. Let's go with you. I will. You. I will find you. I will starve. Okay, that doesn't make sense. It was tasty. Okay, wait. That didn't work very well, did it? Yeah, let's do 2. Please. So what's to the person who keeps stealing my lunch? Please have mercy on me. Compensate me. It was tasty. Okay, it's the same thing. So, yeah. Guys, so I think that's it for Someone Stole My Lunch. I think it was a very interesting game, and I really like how he actually met the Employee of the Month in some other storylines, but for some reason the guy did not did not get to actually be in contact with him during the other storyline. So I'm very I find it very impressive how he like appears everywhere, but how much of a difference it can make with the little things you choose in your life. So I guess the moral of the story is be nice to your coworkers. But anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Please take care and love you guys.